News with Taya Riediger.
Reports with Bridget Gaffney.
Special guest Antonio Ordez.
Hello and welcome to News Channel 42. I'm Taya Bologna reporting you in the latest international news. Last week in Madrid, Spain, at the Plaza de Toros bullfighting ring, Julio Aparicio was gored in the throat by a bull. The horn went through the tongue, it penetrated the roof of the mouth, and even fractured the jawbone. This horrific energy left him in critical condition. After 2 operations, it appeared leading surgeon Maximo Garcia Pedros saved his life.
Yay!
But the bull was not as fortunate.
Aww.
The bull was shortly killed by matadors on the scene. This incident took place during the Festival of St. Isidro, which is considered the most important bullfight on the calendar. Now we go live to Bridget Donarita in Madrid, Spain, with our special guest, Antonio Ordez.
Hi, I'm live with one of the world's most famous bullfighters, Antonio Ordez. Hi, Antonio. How are you?
Hi, Bridget. I'm great. Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
So, Antonio, can you explain to me what bullfighting consists of to some of our viewers who are not familiar with this art form?
Well, sure, Bridget. Well, bullfighting consists of 3 stages: the picador, the banderillo, and the matador. The picador is the first person who enters the arena. They ride on horseback. They attach a peto or mattress around the horse to protect them. They stab into the virilio to weaken the neck muscles. In the next stage, the banderillo tries to insert 6 banderillas into the bull's shoulders. By doing that, it angers the bull and also weakens strength. The last and final stage is when the matador, like myself, enters the ring and has 12 minutes to kill the bull. I would enter with a muleta, which is a cape, and a sword. The cape is used to trick the bull and wear them down to make the kill easier. And finally, when the time comes to kill the bull, I would use the sword to stab the bull in between the shoulder blades and try to get a clean kill. And that is the process of a bullfight.
Wow, that is so interesting. We'll be back after these short messages.
Go! Fight! Win! Go fight, let's win! Let's go, Beavers! If you want your kids to be a cheerleader, then come to the Beavers! Woo! Let's go, Beavers!
Cheer rest.
Call BBU! 877 Beavers down! 877 Beavers down!
Race.
Yeah, where to?
The kitchen. First one to get the donut wins.
Ready, set, go!
Oh, my back! Oh, my back! Oh, my back!
I think it's time for you two to go to the Sparky's retirement home. Hi, and welcome back to News Channel 42. I'm still here with the bullfighter, Antonio Ordez. So, Antonio, I understand that there's a great danger in bullfighting as well. What kind of dangers do you face while in the ring?
Well, Bridget, we face any dangers ranging from getting trampled, stepped on, or getting gored in the stomach or the face. It's very risky, but I love my job and I wouldn't have any other career.
So, Antonio, what do you wear when you are fighting?
Well, I usually wear a traje de luces, which is a suit of lights, and a coleto, which is a pigtail in my hair. It looks something like this.
Now that we know more about bullfighting, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, Antonio?
Well, sure, Bridget. I was born in 1932 in Rota. My father was also a well-known bullfighter. That was how I got introduced to it. Growing up, I knew Ernest Hemingway and I called him Father Ernest. I came face to face with over 1,000 bulls in my career. I retired in 1968, and in that year alone, I fought and killed 60 bulls. After I retired, I started a bull breeding estate on the outside of Rota.
Wow, it sounds like you've had a very productive and outstanding career, and you've lived a great life. It's been great having you on our show, and that's all the time we have today. Thanks so much.
Thanks for having me. It was my pleasure.
Back to you, Taya, in Iowa.
Thanks, Bridget, and thank you for watching. Be sure to tune in tomorrow at 6 o'clock for the latest on the stock markets. Good night, everybody.
Hi.
News with Antonio or Des.
I'm not the news person.
Oh, News with Taya Riediger.
Am I done yet?
Yeah.
Get me my marshmallow. Oh, you were taking a picture of me. I was gonna freak out.
I have an idea for a blooper. Report with Bridget. Taya. What are you doing? What the?
Antonio, I'm in.
Antonio. Wrong slide. Now that we know more about bullfighting, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, Antonio?
Well, Bridget, I was born in 1932 in Rhoda. My father was also a well-known bullfighter. You shouldn't say what she was doing. Her, she's like this.
God. Now that we know more about bullfighting, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, Antonio?
Well.